Hey guys, Tin Man here. Welcome to my easy cooking channel. Tonight I'm gonna cook a whole chicken, and then I usually like to brine my chickens, but I came up with kind of a faster way to do it, rather than have to soak it in brine for overnight or all day. And actually, this wasn't my idea. I saw this from watching the Wolf Pit channel, and what he did over there is he used one of these syringes, and he injected the brine, and it was into a turkey. But I've been playing around with this idea and doing it on chickens, so and it works pretty well. So what my brine is going to be here is I have a quart of warm water here. Now normally I would use cold water, but I figure since I'm going to inject it right into the chicken and cook it right now, it'll just bring the temperature of the chicken up a little faster. Plus, it should dissolve easier too. So, quart of warm water, quarter cup of brown sugar, and a quarter cup of kosher salt. Now, I'm just going to stir that up until it gets all dissolved. And I have to pull that out of the package and rinse it off and get the innards out of there and stuff. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're ready to go here. Now here's how I do this. I just take the syringe, put it right in my brine here, suck up a bunch of that brine, and then we'll just shoot it right into the chicken like this. Works pretty slick. Well, might as well put it in the leg. I'm going to put it in everything. I just put it in the whole chicken. Everything but the wings. I like my wings crispy, so I don't put any in the wings. I did that one time and I didn't like it that way. But you can see it. See that plump up? This is the easy way to brine. Takes no time at all. I just bought this chicken a little while ago, so that way I can just bring it home, shoot it full of brine, and cook it. And I'll even do it on the back too, like this. I just do the whole darn thing. Watch this, just get it under the skin there in the thigh area. See that? Works really good. It's nice and fast and easy. Gotta thank the Wolf Pit for this idea. If you've never seen the Wolf Pit channel, it's one of my favorite cooking channels to watch on YouTube. Alright, we're looking good. So it looks like I managed to get about a cup of that brine into the chicken. Now I'm just seasoning it with the squeal hog rub. This stuff is good on chicken. And one other advantage to doing this too is brining tends to make the skin kind of soggy when you soak it in, when you soak the whole chicken in the water like all day or overnight. But the skin doesn't tend to get as soggy this way. It gets crispier. So that's another advantage to doing it this way. I might as well try to get some under the skin here too. Get it down there and on that breast meat. Alright, we're looking good. Now we'll just get a thermometer in this and put it in the toaster oven. Okay, we're all set. I put a meat thermometer in the breast of the chicken here. I set the oven to 400 degrees. And I put this breast down. That way all that brine will run down into the breast where it's more needed. And I'm also putting it in backwards like that because the back part of the oven tends to get a little hotter. And the leg and thigh meat can take more heat. And also I took the oven rack out. That way the tray just slides in there and it drops down a little farther. So there's a little more headroom that way. So I'm going to cook this till it's 165 degrees, which will probably take about 2 hours, I guess. So we'll be back in about 2 hours. I'm cooking up the chicken heart and liver for a snack. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this syringe came with this Tony Chachere's injectable marinade. That's where I got the syringe from. Wow. That thing is done already. I was over there watching YouTube videos, and I walked in here for a minute and realized that the temperature of that chicken is 170 degrees already. It only took an hour and 10 minutes. So I was way off on the time. But you know what? It might have cooked a lot faster because I injected warm brine into it. So that probably brought the temperature of the chicken up a lot. I think that must be what it is, because it usually takes longer than that. So I'm going to let it rest in there for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we'll cut it up and see how it looks. Okay, so here is the moment of truth. Let's see how this chicken turned out. I think I'll try to flip it over like that. Now, that breast doesn't look as pretty as if you would have cooked it breast up, but hopefully this will be juicy. Let me see if this wing comes off of there. Okay, wing comes off. Okay, let's cut into that. Looks pretty juicy to me. This is the hard part. I always end up getting my arm in the middle of in front of the camera or something, and you can't see when I'm cutting the meat. I hate that. You know, you do the whole video, and this is like the part where you want everybody to see, wow, look how juicy the meat is, and then you put your arm in the way or whatever. And I'm just pretty good at doing that. But that looks pretty juicy. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but hopefully you will be able to see that. Okay, let's cut into this leg here. We'll just keep hacking away at it. And we'll see what turns out. I mean, there's a lot of juice there. Now, if you're not into brining a chicken, you could cook it the exact same way and just don't inject the brine into it. But just, you know, cook it, season it, and cook it to 165 degrees like that. Or if you don't want to season it, just put it in the oven and cook it that way. Put some salt and pepper on it, or put nothing on it. You can do whatever you want, really. Cooking a whole chicken is really not hard. Okay, let's try a piece of that. Looks pretty juicy. It's really good. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.